Three, two, one. Well, hello there, and good evening, YouTube. I'm William Brantley, reporting live from Bemis, Tennessee, or South Jackson, Tennessee, and share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. Well, hallelujah! I had a big, huge surprise this morning when I woke up and checked the YouTube count number. I've gained 200 subscribers since yesterday evening. Thank you very, very much for giving me such a huge applause for that. And those of you who left a very kind comment, I ended up subscribing to your page as well. I went from about 150 to 350 subscribers, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Well, let me get on to the weather and share that with you. I know you're eager to know about it. For one thing, today's low temperature here in Bemis, Tennessee was 60 degrees this morning, and that occurred at midnight last night. Today's high was another gorgeous 70 degrees. Of course, we had no rain since midnight here in the Bemis area. And the lowest humidity today was 76% at 4 p.m. The highest was 100% at 1 and then 5 through 10 a.m. And we did have a visibility of about a quarter of a mile around 7 a.m. this morning. We did have a dense fog advisory until about 10 a.m. for all of West Tennessee, but it expired at 10 a.m. They issued another one for Dyer, Lake, and Obion County, and that was valid until about 6 p.m. So it just expired for that part of West Tennessee not long ago. Alrighty, the lowest barometric pressure today was 29.94 inches, and that occurred at 5 p.m., while the highest was 30.04, and that occurred at 9 through 11 a.m. this morning. Today's highest wind gust was 17 miles per hour out of the south at 2:52 p.m. And today's records for February the 5th, hottest high would be 77 degrees, and that occurred in 2008. Yeah, just 1 year ago. It was 77 degrees today, 1 year ago today. What a difference a year can make. 77 last year and 70 this year. Hey, we're doing good with 70s, aren't we? At least for the time being. More changes on that coming toward the weekend, I'm afraid. Coldest high today would be 23 degrees. That happened in 1989, while the warmest low would be 62 degrees in 2008, and the coldest low would be 1 degree back in 1996. And the rainfall record for today would be 4.65 inches of rain, and that was in 2004 when that happened. And we had 2 inches of snow today back in 1980 on February the 5th. Alright, that's the basic climate summary for the evening. Let me go ahead and show you the radar and a few other graph items. We do have a few light showers around the area this evening, and they're not far from Jackson at the moment. One up near Alamo, for example, and near Bells. They're moving to the northeast, and there's some to the southwest of Jackson. There's light showers at the moment, nothing heavy. The heavier rain is not expected until around midnight or thereafter, and on and off throughout the day tomorrow. I thought I'd break this out a little bit more. You can see the heavier showers going on to our north. It looks like it's raining pretty good between Humboldt and, say, Trenton up in that area, and it's moving northeast. And some showers along the Tennessee River, and they're moving east as well over into middle Tennessee, as you can see here. And I believe beyond that, the heaviest area of rain is down in northern Mississippi, northeast Mississippi, around Tupelo. they just had a pretty good sized thunderstorm down there. Not severe, but a thunderstorm down around Tupelo. It's moving northeast into northwestern Alabama. And there's that shower to the north of Humboldt, there again between Humboldt and Dyersburg. But there was some over in Arkansas, but it seems like it's fizzling out as it's moving northeast. All right, let's expand out one more time to get the whole state in. It looks like most of Tennessee is fairly free of precipitation, except for those few spots to the east of Jackson along the Tennessee River and north of Jackson, moving northeast. There's some rain up there in Missouri. It looks like it's trying to change to a mixture of sleet up there near Jefferson City in Missouri, and that's moving northeast up there. Now that's pretty much the area wide look there. Let me go out one more time to get a slightly wider view here and cover a little bit more of the country. It looks like it's getting ready to maybe snow in Chicago, or at least be mixed up in that area. A thin line actually going down through that area of western Illinois. And really that's about it though. The heaviest rain is down around Tupelo, Mississippi actually, and that area, and then that's moving northeast. Alright, that's the current, and then more is expected around midnight, by the way, and beyond. Satellite photo for the evening shows some clouds moving through West Tennessee and Middle Tennessee, but there's some breaks in those clouds. So it was partly cloudy at 5 o'clock here in the Bemis area, and it looks like it's going to be possibly partly cloudy through the evening until near midnight, when it's probably going to become mostly cloudy again when the heavier rain starts setting in. Alright, let's take another peek at another section of the radar real quick and see what it looks like. Yeah, the clouds get pretty thick when you get a little past, say, north central Arkansas and on down toward Little Rock. It gets pretty thick over in this area, and that's heading toward West Tennessee as well. All these clouds here is tomorrow's clouds. Most of them are anyways. Alright, that's the satellite picture for you. Let's look at the National Weather Service's surface map for this evening. And it was put together right around 3:40 this afternoon. I think that's the wrong one. There, that's the right one. Sorry about that. It was again about 2:40 p.m. is when it was put together. That's this evening's weather map. Low pressure over eastern Oklahoma, as you can see. Warm front stretching east of it, went through us, and then changes in Kentucky to a cold front way on up to the New England states. And there you see an area of freezing rain possible in eastern Kansas on into Missouri some, and north into around Chicago and on over into Michigan. And I'm not sure how bad it is up there, but looks at that radar, it looks like it's a narrow strip. So maybe it's not too bad up in that area for the freezing rain. But since I don't live up there, I really don't know for sure. There's the rest of the map for this evening. Let me branch it out and see the whole thing at one glance. Alrighty, take a look at tomorrow morning's map. Wednesday morning as of about 3:40 a.m. There's an area of flooding possible, heavy rain just to the north of Jackson, right along the Tennessee, Kentucky, and Missouri border, and it stretches on into parts of Kentucky and Indiana, and of course Ohio and West Virginia. There were some heavy rains expected tomorrow, and just general rain here in the Tennessee area. There you see the freezing rain area in purple there expands a little bit more. There you see the area it covers all the way to the New England states, all the way to Maine. It's a pretty good area there of freezing rain expected for tomorrow morning. And then you see the big area of snows possible out west, stretching all the way up into Canada. Again, that's tomorrow morning's weather map. And let's go ahead and look at Thursday morning's weather map where we added. That's for about 3:45 a.m. Thursday morning. And it looks like similar to yesterday, tomorrow morning's, flooding is still possible from the Tennessee, Missouri, Kentucky border and northward on up to about central Ohio along that frontal system there with the 3 or 4 lows together there. The freezing rain stretches from about St. Louis northward over to about Chicago, and then on stretches on up into South Canada, all the way to Maine and Southeast Canada. And there you see the area of the coverage there, and with snow to the northwest of that, and more snow in spots out west, of course, and out the Pacific Northwest. And again, this is for Thursday morning's forecast map, the way the Weather Service believes is going to happen. Alrighty, now we covered that. Let me move on to the detailed forecast for the next few days for right here in Jackson and most of West Tennessee. It looks like it's going to be, let's get this adjusted a little bit real quick. It's going to be basically mostly cloudy to, might be very cloudy, might be a better word, because it's going to be almost fair at sometimes during the evening hours, but generally mostly cloudy for the rest of tonight. The sun went down at 5:27 p.m., a little bit, almost an hour ago. The moon will be setting at 6:17, which just happened shortly ago, p.m. It's going to continue to be mostly cloudy on into tomorrow, of course, with a good 80% chance of rain and thunderstorms tomorrow. The best chance is going to be during the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow, even though the morning hours has a I'd say 50 to 60% chance, but by afternoon it jumps up to 80% for showers and thunderstorms. Low tomorrow morning near 63 degrees. That's a mighty warm low. And tomorrow's high once again is going to hit about 70 degrees again. We shall have south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The sun rises at about 6:51 a.m. It sets at 5:28 p.m. The moon rises at 8:02 a.m. tomorrow morning and sets at 7:13 p.m. tomorrow night. On into Thursday, mostly cloudy skies will continue with a 90% chance of more showers and thunderstorms till Thursday night. Then the chance decreases to 60% chance of just showers. Low near 65, high of 72 on Thursday, with southwest winds at 20, gusting to 35 miles per hour. So it'll be kind of windy on Thursday as well. A wind advisory may be issued on that day. That will be up to the Weather Service on that one. Alrighty, and that'd be the last day that we have highs in the 70s too, by the way, for the next 2 or 3 days after that, through the weekend anyways. Friday, it's finally going to become fair, but it will be cooler, with a low near 25. That's kind of chilly. High of only 38 degrees. Boy, it's going to be rough, going from 72 for a high on Thursday to 38 degrees for a high on Friday. We'll have north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour, but we still are in winter, technically. On Saturday, it's going to be fair skies, low of 22. It's going to go from, 65 tomorrow morning? For Thursday morning weather. Low of 65 on Thursday morning, down to 22 by Saturday morning. My goodness. And a high of only 44 on Saturday, with northeast wind to 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday's going to be mostly cloudy with a 70% chance of more showers. Low of 33 and a high of 50, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. That low of 33 has me a little concerned for Sunday morning. Hopefully the precipitation won't be falling when it's that close to freezing, but if so, we'll have to wait and see what happens on that one. Alright, I'll go ahead and give you Monday. Next Monday, mostly cloudy with a 70% chance of more showers. Low of 45, high of 55, with southeast wind to 10 to 20 miles per hour. And actually it won't clear up again until Wednesday of next week, February the 13th, when it's going to be fair during the day and then mostly cloudy by Wednesday night, low of 37, high of 52. At this time, next Thursday, February 14th, which happens to be Valentine's Day, it's going to be mostly cloudy at this time with a 50% chance of rain moving in around lunchtime. Low of 36 and high of 52 with south winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Not bad for Valentine's Day, actually. Well, alrighty, that's it for this evening. Once again, basically a very cloudy evening with temperatures holding mainly in the mid to upper 60s. And as of 6:25, it's 67 degrees right now here in Bemis after that high of 70 today. Had a gorgeous day, and we got another one tomorrow temperature-wise, despite the chances for showers and thunderstorms for the afternoon and evening hours. Again, low tomorrow morning is 63, and high tomorrow is 70 also. Well, alrighty, I guess that'll conclude it for tonight. Thank you for watching and viewing once again. Thank you for all those subscribing to me once again. I appreciate that, and keep on sending them on, and I'll do my best to keep you informed. Well, alrighty, have a good night, and hope to get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night and God bless.